Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to talk about how to use support and resistance in intraday trading. Before going into the actual concepts, so let's talk about what is support and what is resistance. Support is the price level or price range where a downtrend comes to a pass. And there are different types of supports which are minor support and major support. Normally, the price of a share moves in phases of uptrend or downtrend, and downtrend won't be continuous. At the same time, uptrend won't be continuous. They move in phases. Support is the price range where a downtrend takes a brief pause, and resistance is the price level or price range where an uptrend comes to a pass. And there are different types of resistances, which are minor resistance and major resistance. So let's talk about these things on a price chart. So this is a simple chart. You can see here at this region, before this region, the price is fallen, the price of this particular stock is falling down, and after reaching this particular zone, the downtrend took a pass and it started moving in the upward direction. But again at this point, the uptrend took a pass and it has started moving down. But at the same point where it took the support earlier, it tried to make a pass for certain amount of time, but the stock could not move upward and the stock support has failed, so it moved down. So this support, whatever is there earlier, it started to act as a resistance. The failed support acts as a resistance. So once the stock took back from this down point, the stock failed to cross this particular price region, and this particular thing is acting as a resistance. So this is intraday chart of Reliance, a 15-minute candle. So here if you see, the stock is moving in an irregular fashion like this. So upward movement, slight downward movement, slight upward movement, downward movement, consolidation phase, again upward movement, a brief pause here, again a brief pause here before moving upward, and here it took a pause and it could not move upward and it fallen down. Then from this point again the stock started rising, and here it took some pause and movement, upward movement, downward movement, upward. Like this, the stock moved in phases. But if you closely observe this movement, so this is the region where stock took the support multiple times. It did not breach this level. So this is called as support. So the stock touched this point but it did not cross below. And again it touched this region but it did not fall below. Here, it tested multiple times. This particular price range can be called as support. And this is the point where the stock moved upward. This is the highest level made by the stock, but the stock could not breach this level from this region to this region. So for a fresh up move, the stock has to cross this particular level. So this is called as minor resistance. So this particular level is called minor resistance. And as soon as this level is crossed, the stock moved in the upward direction up to this point, and here it took again a brief pause, and this thing is tested many times. So this is one more support the stock has found before making further up move. But here if you see, at this point the stock has failed to move upward direction. This point is tested again. So this is the price level which is acting as resistance. The stock has to cross these resistance levels or support levels before making any further up move or down move. You can see this is a perfect example for resistance as well as support line. The failed support or a resistance level is going to act as a resistance or support later. So this is where the stock took the support, and this is the region where minor resistance of the stock is existing. You can clearly see the charts. The stock touched this level multiple times, but it could not breach. Once this level is breached properly, the stock made an upmove from 1376 to 1399. And again the stock has fallen from 1402 levels, so the next resistance is going to lie at this level. So coming to today's trades, I took positions in Justile, Havels, Adani. So let's analyze this Justile trade first of all. So this is 5-minute chart of Justile. So I have shorted this stock at 610 rupees, so which is at this particular region. So there are many reasons why I took this particular trade. So this is opened gap up, and the gap is not moving away. This is not a runaway gap. That means this is not a runaway gap. So this is the first 5-minute candle, and next 5-minute candle, if you see, this is the first 5-minute candle and next 5-minute candle, and this is third 5-minute candle. So these three candles are indicating that this gap is going to be closed. And further, if you see the support and resistance levels for this particular stock, so this is where the minor resistance or minor support of the stock is lying, and this is where the minor resistance of the stock is lying. So here you have the support and here you have the resistance. So as soon as this level is breached, the next support is lying at this particular region. You can see that. So this is the region where the stock has failed here, and this is the region where the stock has moved upward, and again here the stock has moved down from here. So I am going to consider this is another level which is going to act as support or resistance, and next level of support or resistance is going to lie at this particular region. So as soon as I found that the stock is not moving upward and the gap is not a runaway gap, and then I took the trade at 610 rupees. The same trade I have posted in the Telegram group which I have started recently. So at 9:36 I gave the suggestion or my view to short Justile at 609 rupees, and the stop loss what I have given is at 612 rupees, which is the high of 612, above 612 rupees, which is the high of previous candle, that is this candle. So 925 time candle. So the high is 612 point something. So I gave stop loss above 612. So after that the stock has started moving downward and hit the target of 604 rupees in no time. Then it again took the support at this level as I have expected earlier and moved to the resistance level of 608 rupees before making any further down move or up move. Then after 608 rupees it consolidated for a long time. Then the 604 level is broken and the stock has reached the final target of 600 rupees later. So this is how Justile trade went. But as soon as this level of 604 rupees is reached, so I have booked the profit. You can see 225 rupees. This is a small trade where I kept the stop loss as 3 rupees and target as 4.5 rupees in my personal trade. So 50 into 4.5, 225 rupees I have booked in this particular trade. And coming to the next trade, I have traded Havels. So you can see, so this is the chart of Havels. You can clearly see what are the resistance levels and what are the support levels. So let's draw those support and resistance levels before talking anything. So this is yesterday's top from where the stock has failed. So this is going to act as a minor resistance for today's time. And next, the stock took support yesterday at this particular level for some amount of time, and it also took the support at this region. So at this region also. So if you observe this Telegram channel, I have posted this trade of Havels at. So this is the resistance level where the stock has started the first candle and it could not close above the candle. So I took this trade. This is an aggressive trade which I took the entry a little bit early, and this type of trade I normally don't recommend to my followers. So this is the first candle. This is the first candle which tried to close above the resistance level, but it failed to close above it. So I took the trade here itself at 779 rupees. And so if you see, the support level is lying in between 773 and 774 region. So this is the first target, that is 5 rupees. And here the stop loss what I gave is just 2 rupees. So 1:2 risk to reward ratio. As soon as this support has failed, the stock moved towards the second support. Of course, it could not reach, and after moving to 769, which is the low of here, you can see this is 769. This is one more minor support which I could not draw here. So at this point exactly, the stock took a turn and moved in the upward direction. So this is how to trade supports and resistances. So trading support and resistances requires little bit of practice and knowledge. So I hope you guys will read more on this support and resistance, and you people will practice. If you have any queries, please post it in the comments. And to see my views on stocks during intraday, search Learn Money in your Telegram application. So you will find this particular group, Learn Money, and join. Thank you.